Welcome to a new video. It's time for paint. Again. You can guess in the comments right now what we are going to paint, but it involves all of this.
Including the drill.
Yes. It's a fun experiment. We are going to mix all these paints. So 3 paints, which we hope will be okay to do. We got ourselves this one, the stir. So it is dark blue, grayish white, and light blue with already some other stuff in there. How did that happen? Oh, that's what we did, yes. I forgot that we did that. So this is what happens if you don't have the drill to mix. You get some kind of weird color. So I'm gonna put these 2 in there and then we'll just mix and see what happens. Right?
Yeah.
So how do I get everything out? Because I don't want to.
With a stick or
With a stick.
brush.
Yeah, but I don't want to clean a brush. That's my problem. Because we already used these a couple times and they are a little bit stiff now.
Oh.
So I don't want to clean it again.
Yeah.
I think this will be fine, but...
For one last time maybe.
Yeah. I think I'll use a stick then. Let's get this one in there as well. And then we'll get some kind of...
Wait.
And then we think we will get some kind of grayish blue color. But we'll see. I do hope this works. It is all the same type of paint. Same brand, same type. So it should work, right?
Sticks.
On the top.
Yeah. I was looking for an easy grab.
No.
Oh, it's open, the package.
Yeah, it's open. There's still a lot of paint in there.
This looks fun.
And now we have 2 empty pots. That's perfect.
Put in the shed.
Now what do?
The pots are for in the shed, right?
Sure. What do you want to do with them?
In the room of shame.
Yeah. The room that eventually we will take to the dump. Because I think we can't do this by just putting it in the trash, right? I think this is something you take to the dump. The dark is very dark.
Yeah.
Don't know if I expected the dark to be so dark.
No.
I thought there was a lot of
But
grey.
maybe if you mix it better with the
I
drill.
think. Yeah. This would be fun to do on the wall, but you never.
How?
That's gonna be wallpaper.
Yeah.
That is a fun design with it.
Yeah.
Let's
Not splatter on
do
me.
this. Yes, I was gonna say you take some
I
more
will zoom
distance
in.
because you have your normal clothes.
Yeah, I have my good clothes on. Wait, focus. Yeah, go.
Do I just put it in and go?
Yeah? It is mixing. No, that's the torque.
Oh.
Maybe this one.
Okay, he doesn't like that.
Why not?
It's smelly.
Oh, just do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was expecting it to go quicker, but it's getting very light now.
Yeah.
Okay, this is more the color I was expecting.
Yeah, me too.
No, I think this is fine. I just...
Yeah. The bubbles.
We are small children.
Yeah.
We get entertained by both.
And we have a new color.
I'm very curious to see how different this is from the other paints. Because it looks very similar to just blue.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a little bit darker. This is the light blue, I think.
Yeah?
It is a bit darker. Oh, I can do this.
Or is that... Yeah, is that the light blue?
Or is it the mixed one?
No, it's the light blue.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It's a different color. It's in a similar bluish tone, but okay, now what? Let's pour some in here and then I can start doing the edges. I like it. I thought let's start upstairs because these are next to each other, but this beam is
Yeah.
in between. And downstairs it's all dark, so well.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa, that's very blue.
Yeah.
Doesn't look that blue here.
You can see it on camera. It looks very blue. Look.
Yeah. Oh, you can see that color in this
Yeah.
one. It's a lot bluer. We'll see once it dries
I
out.
like it.
I do like it so far. It's a little bit clumpy.
Yeah.
There are some flakes in there.
Oh no. Just let it be flaky, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think I can do anything about it.
No.
I'm just gonna do the edges with the brush, but I wanted a bigger spot to see the color. Just in case anyone thinks I'm gonna do this whole thing with just this brush. No. We have a roller, and then I do have to put the brush on the stick again, because I cannot reach there.
I mean, either.
So, yeah, that'll be fun. Because I think we'll do an update once I'm further.
Okay.
Almost done. Only a couple high spots left. How do I do that? And I did not film anything after that, but I'm done. It's the next day, but I am done. I did 2 coats yesterday, so yesterday morning I think is everything that you saw. And then in the afternoon I decided to do the second coat, and it totally worked. I love it.
You can't see it that well on
No, it's a bit dark.
video. Yeah.
Which is why we want to save that spot and put a lamp there somehow. We are not sure how, but we want to put a lamp there to make it more like cozy. a little bit more, I don't know, just add something
Yeah.
to the hallway. And then we also want to add, I mean, we only have 4 now, but a lot of these little frames on this side. So imagine this whole wall full of these little frames.
And then wooden frames, right?
Yes, all wood.
Yeah.
And then different types of wood, because this is already different than that one, but all different types of wood. And then I want to add some of our own pictures, maybe some pictures of us or a picture of Pixel. That's hard to say. Or a picture of Pixel, and then we have, you have a collection of cards.
Yeah.
That's
Shoebox full.
yeah, then a
Maybe.
shoebox full with cards, and then almost brought this one. We already put 3.
Maybe we have to blur this one.
We already picked 3 that we like. So that is these.
And we have...
And then we have to find something for this one.
This one.
Do we have more?
Yeah, it's...
We have that one.
Our last euros.
Yeah. And then what do you see here?
Yeah.
This one as well. But it doesn't have a hook on the back. Or it kind of does, but I don't feel like that will...
Yeah.
Will that work?
Maybe.
I'm not a big fan of that one. So, this also doesn't really have... I would like to add a hook like that.
Yeah. Oh, this one was 9 kroners.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't focus.
9.
9 kroners.
And these were 10. I saw it in one of them.
No.
Yeah. 10. Can you see it?
Yeah, maybe.
This one was 10. We got all of these at second-hand stores, or like thrift stores, and we want to get more. We are going to a thrift store or second-hand store. I don't really know the difference between second-hand or a thrift store. I guess it's kind of the same thing. On Friday we're going, so I'm just gonna get all the little wooden frames I can at that store, and yeah, we'll just figure out what to put in them. We have a lot of like Polaroids and a lot of these cards, and maybe we can print some pictures.
Yeah.
We don't have photo paper, but we have normal paper. It's not good enough, but
No.
maybe like a temporary solution we could do that. Or we can see if we can print some pictures somewhere. Could be fun. Yeah, so that's our plan for the stairs. I think that's all we'll do in there, right? Just that left wall with little frames.
Keep it simple, I think.
Keep it simple. So that left wall is going to be frames. This will leave empty.
Yeah.
And then we want a light there. And then we are someday going to change the stairs. So we want to make them just wood. Strip them to wood and then see if that's good enough. Or we can like put something on there so we can walk and it doesn't damage. I don't know. So that.
I already...
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I already found a nice machine to...
Oh. Oh yeah, you showed me. To strip the...
strip the paint.
Yeah, you did show me that. Okay. So, someday we will do that. It might be in winter.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of outside projects.
It's a nice winter project.
It's a good winter project, yeah. So, we'll see. But then, no, I don't want to say that. We're thinking about adding something to the family.
Oh.
Then we need
Meow.
2 little creatures.
Yeah.
To put them somewhere. We'll see.
But that room will be empty.
Oh yeah, that's the next thing. We wanted to share our plans for the room downstairs, which right now we will insert some footage of Nathan cleaning and more like organizing.
Yeah,
Or
organizing.
also cleaning. I think really organizing.
Yeah,
'Cause
organizing.
it was kind of like the the room of doom, the room of shame. We just chucked everything in
Yeah.
there and closed the door. So it was quite messy. So we will insert some footage of Nathan organizing that room right now.
And that was me cleaning this room.
It doesn't look as clean as I want it to.
Yeah.
Because I left all the painting things there.
Oh, yeah.
So it already looks a little bit messy again. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
We didn't show that, right?
Oh, no. We got some new tubs, buckets,
Organizing.
organizers. How do you call these? Buckets, I guess. And they are for cat food and her litter. So these are pixels. And when we put them here, she already laid right here. So there's a lot of cat hair on it. I see that now. So we'll see if this is a good idea or not to put them here. Or we might have to put them in the closet. Because we do have an idea to put the pizza oven and the barbecue outside. Maybe on the back porch. But we need to get a cover for this one. But we are a bit hesitant because we don't want this stuff to crack like this. Because it's a beautiful barbecue.
All enamel, right? Yeah.
So, nope. We don't want the barbecue to get ruined, especially in winter, because it does get so cold here. But I have read that it's fine. It's just, you shouldn't have very sudden temperature shocks. So if you would put it, oh, the sun does come there, doesn't it? Only morning sun.
Yeah.
Does it get very hot?
No.
I don't think so. You shouldn't put it in the full hot sun. But we don't have sun in winter anyway, so. I was gonna say if it's in the full sun in the winter when it's freezing cold and then the sun is on it, there's too much of a temperature difference and then it can crack.
It's clearly you read into this and I didn't.
Yes. So I think it should be fine, but we need to get the cover.
Yeah. I think we're gonna use it next week or maybe the week after. when my parents are here, because we bought a whole duck.
Yes. We were adventurous. I've never had duck before, so
And I love it.
curious to see how that works.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that in the barbecue, which they don't know yet. So maybe this is the way they find out they're having duck. Yeah. So, but where were we? So the barbecue and the pizza oven are gonna go there.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you.
Oh.
I have to start somewhere else because this needs to go somewhere, which I don't know where yet, but it needs to go somewhere. And then the pizza oven and the barbecue grill can live here, and we don't use it here, but they will be stored here.
Maybe we can make an enclosure or an, what do you call this? With a little roof and siding.
We do need to make a roof for the heat pump as well, or want to.
Yeah.
So maybe we can do that all together.
Yeah.
Maybe, but the plan is pizza oven grill here, this somewhere else, no idea where.
Or
Nope, I like or
next to the heat pump. An enclosure. No,
the
enclosure. And then you don't have to walk the stairs.
Oh, that would be nice.
And then you can just barbecue over here.
Yeah, that would be nice. Let's do that. We'll keep this here. Never mind. We'll change the plans again. Let's keep this here. We'll make something there. Yes, I like that. And then we can do a roof over the heat pump and then a roof there.
Yeah.
Does that look okay? I don't know.
A little bit roofy.
It's but well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if that happens. But
our plans are always with an asterisk.
Yeah, with the little thing. Changes can be made at all times. Or do I need to go that way?
Yeah.
Changes can be made at all times. That's just who we are. Are you? Yes. Thank you. I'm still on our pillow. She's very much in love with that pillow. So then we have these buckets that are then gonna go in the closet because I think she will either lick them because they're plastic, or she will figure out that you can do this and just eat all her dry food. We also got her new dry food. I don't know if anyone's interested in that, but
otherwise you can skip to.
So we used to still have a little bit of that one, but the only place we can find this is Amazon, and we don't really like ordering it online all the time, like twice a year, because this bag is huge. But we are just not a big fan of ordering stuff online. We prefer to get it in the store. So we went to Grand Gordon today and picked up this one with 25% off, which is amazing. And she seems to like it. Right? Do you want more?
I think so.
You can't have more. I'm sorry. You already had enough. Okay? Yes, you already had enough. Oh. I'm sorry, little one. So we got that one. And
don't push too hard.
No.
You.
No.
Okay.
I was already. But this needs to be in.
Yeah.
If she keeps liking this one for another week, we can get the big 10 kilo bag because it's 25% off, and that does save a lot of money if we get the big bag with 20. We need to look at the date then.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's on sale. Okay, we'll figure that out. But you, do you want a little friend in the summer? Oh, is it yes or no? I don't know. That also might not happen, so don't get too excited. So this is the room. It used to be the room of doom, the room of shame. It still kind of is.
If I film it like this, it's pretty clean. But
yeah. But I left a mess yesterday. So just think away all the little things here that I made messy again.
But we need to paint stuff later. Here.
Yeah.
So you can leave it here.
Kind of, because those are empty.
Oh yeah.
those are empty and we don't need the drill and the thing, and that's just...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And
Never
that
mind.
needs to go back, and that needs to go back in the closet, so I just didn't clean up after myself. And then we need to figure out something to do with that one, because this is what Pixel's food was in before, but I think I'm just gonna put it in the shed and put the chicken feed in there.
Yeah.
Which hopefully we might do this summer as well. I have a lot of plans, but it's too many plans for one summer, I think. This is new.
Oh.
This is a new obsession. Why? Pixel, please don't do that. Come on.
Why?
It's annoying. Because I don't want to put the rug somewhere else. Maybe we do need to put it under the bed then.
Yeah.
And get a new rug without the tassels.
She's doing it.
I don't want her
doing
to
it
eat
again.
I don't want you to eat it. Pixel, no. Don't do it. No. I don't want her to eat this. It is wool, so it's better than some kind of polyester, but I don't want this in her little stomach.
Is it too many plants?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. You just have to keep watching us. Subscribe now to see what we do in summer. I guess. And then the plans for this room, I don't even know. Is this going to be the office?
Yeah.
Okay. So this will be our office space. We have our office upstairs right now, but the buzzing of the heat pump is driving us a little bit crazy in there. And this is a lot quieter. So I guess that's just going to be an extra room. We don't know what to do with yet, but we'll see. And this is going to be our office, because this room, it gets a lot of light, and I love this room. So I feel like our original plan for this room was the bedroom, but we're not really comfortable with sleeping downstairs. We love upstairs.
And we don't know where to put the bed.
Yeah, we also don't know where to put the bed. So then we would have to close that door.
Yeah.
Because then you can put the bed here. Because we are not the biggest fan of putting a bed in front of the window. So, like, the only place you could do it is where you are standing.
Yeah.
But then you are very close to this wall probably. And very close to to that door. So the only way for us to make this a good bedroom, we would have to put the bed there. And then close that door. But we just really love that you can walk around in circles. We think that's a very cool feature of our house, that you can do it upstairs and downstairs. So we're going to keep that. So we will also put a actual door in there and not a sliding door. We still don't know how, but let's not get stuck on how to do things. We will put an actual door in there and then paint, do some curtains, and then just put everything that's upstairs in here to make it our office.
And fix that.
Yeah. She scratched this when we had our living room in here, because we were doing the living room, dining room, and we were painting and then also putting in the fireplace. We had our living room in here for a while, and this was Pixel's room then. So she was scratching this. So we need to fix that. And yeah, I think that is the plans for this room.
Yeah, and soon.
Yeah.
Right?
Hopefully. And I did do a little paint swatch.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the color that we used in the stairway, but I hate it here. Because we do have like 1/3 left over. So I thought maybe we could do like the corner.
Yeah.
Or this
would be
part,
cool.
a different color.
Yeah.
But I don't like that color here. So it has to be a different color.
Yeah.
Or we just buy a big bucket and do this room one color. So leave your color recommendations for an office in the comments right now. Okay, how are we doing this? Explanation. We're going to uitkloppen? I don't know the English word for that. We're going to like shake out the rug outside because it's been a while and we've been wanting to do that. And then we'll try and put it by the bed or under the bed because it's very annoying that Pixel now is playing with the tassels.
Yeah.
And we don't want that, so. And I don't know where I'm in sure. And we do want.
Grab the camera.
And we have been playing with the idea of putting a rug by the bed or like under the bed, because would be nice. Just nice. And then we would need to I would want to get a new rug for here.
Yeah.
So we will just put that upstairs for now and then just live with an empty floor downstairs for a while just to see if we like it upstairs. Because if we don't like it upstairs, it can go back here. And then Pixel will just have to behave.
And then we save money because we don't have to buy a new rug.
Yeah. If we do like it upstairs, we'll buy a new one for here.
And then I'm sorry for our bank account.
Yes. Because this was also, because it's a full wall rug. It's an expensive rug, but it's very worth it. I love it. So, but it was IKEA.
Yeah.
This was an IKEA, sorry.
IKEA?
It was an IKEA rug, which I did not expect to find a full wall rug at IKEA.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, ants.
Oh, far. How do you clean these things? Oh, gross! So much grossness is coming out.
Yeah.
Ew. I also see a lot of my hair. That's also a little bit gross. That's all my hair. Ew. Whoa, that's a lot harder than I knew. Oh, there's a lot of dust coming out.
Yeah.
I can see it from here. And it's after dinner. Nathan completely cleaned the rug, vacuumed. You used the blow dryer function on the...
Yeah, the blower function, and then I used the attachment for the car.
Ah, so that's good. But it's not here.
It was very, very dirty.
Yeah.
And there was all kinds of wood from the fire stove and kitty litter from that one there.
Yeah.
In there.
So I think like the high fibers, the hoogpolig, this in English. I can't think, I'm tired. Like the fluffy carpet was not a good idea for here. It looked good, but I think it got pretty dirty.
Yeah.
So we have put it in the bedroom right now, and we do like it there. So I think we're gonna try and see if we can get used to this being empty. I kind of don't mind it, but also I like to sit here. Right here. I know we have a very comfy couch, but I like to sit here. And now my legs are getting cold.
Yeah.
It's a lot colder without the rug.
So maybe it's a good reason for you to sit on the couch?
Maybe. But I do like sitting here. So maybe this winter we might get a new rug.
The couch looks very big.
It is big. And this is the rug in the bedroom. I actually really like it. It makes it feel more warm. Like, more cozy.
More hotel vibe.
Maybe. I don't really like hotel vibes. I don't know. And don't mind the messiness of this. There's all laundry. We don't make our bed daily. Yeah, but I like it here, so it might stay. That's the conclusion of today. The rug might stay upstairs. What do we think? Do like an arrow up for upstairs and an arrow down if we need to put it back by the couch. And an arrow that way if we need to just buy a new rug for downstairs. Lots of commenting this video, but we really appreciate it. And that's gonna be it for today. So we will see you in the next one.